my favorite time to listen to the shows here is on Sunday. They used to Poets for Brunch used to come on at 12, and then they stopped. So I hope that on your show that you do some really nice poetry and spoken word too. Sunday is a great day for that.
Oh yeah, I actually think I will do some poetry as well. I have some slots open for that. I've reached out to some spoken word artists. I haven't heard back yet. Okay. But hopefully soon we can fill that out and get some poetry on there as well. Okay. Especially with these issues, I think actually what might be a good idea is have that maybe like every week and have them do like a spoken word segment of the show.
That really would be nice because that is therapy as well.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Hey, oh man. So y'all heard it here first. Sundays from 7 to 8.
7 to 8.
7 to 8.
Homegrown radio.
Homegrown radio. That sounds good to me. I'm excited. Welcome to the Be Exposed family.
Thank you. I'm excited. Yeah, and it's just another part of that brand. Homegrown is another part of that brand. Okay. There's Homegrown Happy Hour, which is it's an event that I put on that has different vendors, different local artists, and it kind of celebrates the local, buying local, things like that, the local community, things like that. So that's why it's called Homegrown. Then I have Homegrown House, which has house music. Oh. Yeah, which is cool. So I'm going to be doing different events that have like different house DJs. Okay. And I'm a lot of future things too. I'm working on doing a hip hop bar crawl here.
A hip hop what?
Bar crawl.
A hip hop bar crawl?
Bar crawl. You know what bar crawls are, right?
No, I don't know.
All right, so basically bar crawls is when you advertise to get a whole group of people out to a certain group of bars, maybe 3 or 4 bars, but there's a theme usually. Okay. And there's different drink specials. It's basically just to get the bars a little bit more business on certain.
TGIW, you listening to the Be Inspired radio show. Hey everybody, TGIW, welcome family.
Yes, welcome.
This is your girl, Miss Be Inspired on the mic.
And I am filling in for your co-host, Blizzard and Azrael as of right now. And this is Queen Pheen.
Yay! Girl power.
Yes, girls night out.
Who run the world, girls? Who run the world, girls? That's right. It is the girl takeover. Well, because it's always been about the female boss. Because, Miss Be Inspired, But it is the Queen Bosses takeover of the Be Inspired Queen radio
bosses.
show.
I like that.
So, yes, welcome, everybody. I'm excited to spend this time with you. Last week, I had a really busy week all the way up until today. But, it makes it all worthwhile for me to come here, because sometimes I'm like, oh, I'm so drained. But when I get here, I get energized. I get excited because I get to spend all this time with the guests,
Yes.
And also the listeners. So I'm excited. And thank you so much, everybody who is tuned in. And again, Queen, thank you for coming.
Always, always. Anytime you need me.
Yes. And guess what? She did not come empty-handed, family.
No. Can't.
Yes. She brought some goodies, y'all. Because y'all know I don't drink. So she got some sparkling cider because, I can get turned up off the sugar that's in the sparkling cider. I don't need no alcohol. The sugar will do the trick.
Yes. I had to stop and get you, a bottle. We popping bottles today.
Thank you. So we're going to be popping a bottle of sparkling cider.
Yes.
And then I got some
expensive Ferrero. That's what I call them. They're expensive.
Yeah, the expensive Ferrero fine hazelnut chocolates up in here. This is special. This is really special to me. So thank you so much, Queen.
Always.
I appreciate that. And I will be breaking into the chocolate one tonight.
Okay.
Right here on the show. Also, just in case you did not know, she came bearing gifts because my birthday was yesterday.
Happy birthday.
Thank you. I turned 35, y'all. Yes.
What, girl? You lying.
35 years old.
I know that's right.
Yes. And I feel great.
Girl, you still look 25.
Thank you. I appreciate that, because, black don't crack, the good kind,
Girl.
So, but thank you so much. I feel good. It's so funny because you always wonder how you're going to feel when you turn certain ages, right? So when you turn 18, you think you're going to feel so grown, and then when you turn 25 and then when you turn 30, but at 35, I still feel the same. I feel like the same goofy Naomi that I've always been.
That's good. That's good. That's good that you ain't feeling
No, I don't. I feel mature, of course, because I've been through some things in my life and I don't feel childish or anything. But
you have leveled up, though.
Yeah.
You are. Yeah. I've watched the show, especially since Blizzard's been here.
Yeah.
And I've seen the growth. And you're glowing. It's not just like I'm a put my highlight on and make it look like I'm doing something. Yeah. You can see that you really have belief in what it is that you're doing now.
Thank you so much. Okay, I'm not gonna cry, but I might. Y'all know. Oh my God, thank you so much. And then too, last week, if y'all didn't know, so let me just tell you how you have to listen to the voice of God. When God is prompting you to do something, or you get that nudge on the inside, you gotta follow it. You have to. So, and that's been my quest lately. Excuse me. That's been my quest to really get in tune with the voice of God, right? And so he'll start with even the smallest things. So last week, I ended up having a last minute photo shoot on the same day as your event.
Right.
But after the event, I still felt that tug to come. But then because I had been away from my family for the whole weekend, I talked myself out of it. I was like, okay, I need to go to the market and I need to go home because, I haven't been with my family all weekend. I was at the event hosting that. And so I went home. And so when I came in on Wednesday at the show, I found out from Blizzard that the Be Inspired radio show was honored. And I was like, why didn't I just listen to that still small voice?
I had to, because like today, any opportunity that you have open, you invite me. Anytime that you're doing something that relates to my topic, you send me an invite, and it's kind of like, even I can call you right now, like, sis, you got any spots, right? I need it, and you allow me this platform. So you've been one of the greatest helps. Of Queen Pheen, one of the big supporters of what I do. So I had to give you that. I had to honor you.
I'm so happy. You were smiling really hard.
Blaze was mad. He was like, he wanted a separate award, but I said, you have me.
Who said that? Blizzard. Like, no, don't group me in, because I got special dibs. I got it.
You have me. I'm still here.
But thank you, and we definitely flaunted our certificate last week.
I saw. I was watching it. We watched it on the TV because we have smart TV. So
I like that.
Yeah, you can watch it on YouTube.
I still got a dumb TV.
Oh man,
I still got a dumb one. It's not
you still got the box?
Well, I have the flash screen,
but you have an older model.
Yeah, I have an older model. I have an older model, so mine is still dumb. I need to upgrade. But yeah, so we were so proud, and that is the first award the Be Inspired radio show has ever gotten. So to me, that was special. And to be recognized like that, you don't have to do that. You didn't have to do that, and
I feel like it was much needed.
Yeah,
I do. I feel like y'all deserve that.
Thank you. Well, there you have it. The Be Inspired radio show got its first award from none other than Queen Pheen. I mean, I can't think of a better person to get an award from, or a better organization than the Purple Dragon Foundation. I can't think of a better organization. So to me,
I think I've been on a show, I want to say 8 times.
Yeah, probably a whole bunch. Yeah, a whole lot. Yeah, more than a handful. So that's you're not a veteran. You're not a what you call an amateur anymore.
like my mom said, you've been here 3 times, girl. You
right.
Go ahead and get that juice out the refrigerator.
Exactly. Like once you've been to my house more than 3 times, you family. That is right. You can just go in the refrigerator and get you something to drink. So, but yeah, so thank you. And tonight is going to be a good show.
Yes.
Tonight is going to be an amazing show. We have a returning guest. So, and let me tell you, when Derrick came the first time, our views like shot way up. He's just that guy. He just really is that guy. But Derrick Dixon, the CEO and founder of 3D Foundation, will be back with us tonight.
Such an amazing spirit. I love him. I swear I do.
Isn't he?
Such an amazing spirit. His story is just so touching.
Yeah, he's been through a lot, but you know, the amazing thing about him is just like you said, his spirit.
Yes.
He is very giving, generous, kind, helpful.
Yes.
You know, I mean, don't cross him because you know he'll still get you together.
He'll still get you there. I love it though, and you know, you need people like that around you.
Yeah, yeah. So have you been in his shows before?
I have not. I actually was supposed to audition
to
be in this one, but I had a really, really bad flare up that morning, and I think I even sent him a picture, but my face was like even bigger than what it is now. Like, and I was like, I'm not. I was sore. I was like, I'm not gonna be able to walk.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna be able to give this audition my all. So you know, I'm still coming.
Yes,
I'm
I'm
gonna
gonna be
support
there
the
too.
event. Yep. So. Hopefully we'll see each other.
Yeah, hopefully we can sit together.
Right.
So yeah, Derrick will be in the house tonight, and I'm really excited about that. And hopefully he brings his crew with him again.
Yes.
Because he had the whole...
I've known Elwood for a really long time. We took a couple of pictures back in the day together when we were modeling for Studio C. So yeah.
Nice. Yeah. Actually, and guess what else? Little known fact. Elwood was in one of my husband's early productions.
What?
Yes.
Elwood be everywhere.
It was called Never Say I Do, and he played, oh my God, what was the character he played? Kevin. He played the character Kevin, which was sort of one of the major characters. But yeah, so he played in that and did a phenomenal job, of course, you know, because he's very funny. And well, crazy thing is we actually just got to meet each other officially when Derrick was on the show.
Wow.
Because even though my husband worked with him, I don't always go to set with him.
And all that, yeah.
And so I see them on screen when he's showing me stuff when he's editing.
Right.
But I don't get to meet everybody face to face. So I was like, you know, you don't know this, but you were in my husband's production. He's like,
Elwood and Derrick, the first day of Fashion Week, they kept me sane. Because I was a nervous wreck. Nervous wreck. Because I never had a chance to do Fashion Week because of my past domestic relationship. Every time that I would go to audition, I would make it probably to the audition or couldn't make it to the audition because of black eyes, whatever the crazy mess I was going through. But they kept me sane because I was so nervous and Elwood with his craziness. Come on, touch me up right here, touch me up. Boy, you don't need no touch up. But, you know, and he's always like that. He had snacks. He was just like hilarious, making jokes from walking in the door to the time you leave out, you know. So...
Well, hopefully they'll be here tonight because they were a lot of fun last time. So yeah, Derrick will be back, which is gonna be cool. And he's been all over the place though. So if you have not seen him, he's been on Fox 45, he's been on ABC, he's been on Grace and Glory, on the radio. Oh my God, he's been everywhere.
And I've been trying to catch everything that I can in between work. I be in between patients. Like, let me.
You know, and really, I'm honored that he came to our show because he hit all the major networks.
Yeah, that's a big thing. Yeah. So that's a good look. So hopefully he brought some listeners.
Yeah, he did. Well, last week he did. I mean, the last time, not last week, but the last time he was on the show. Excuse me, family, too, because I am chomping on a mint so hard. Y'all just don't understand, because I have not eaten since lunchtime, okay? And this mint is tasting like a steak dinner right now.
Oh,
amen.
I bet you it is, girl. Because when we hit this commercial...
Oh, wait a minute. Okay, so listen, that's why it's imperative to turn your phones off and put them on mute when you are on the air, because my phone just went to full ring mode. But anyway, family, let me just say, this is going to be an amazing show. I am excited. I'm elated to have him. And then we have an exclusive, because you know how we like exclusives on our show, right? we have a new Be Inspired radio show contributor all the way from London. Oh my God. Yes. Y'all know how we like to do it. This show is international, okay?
You was just everywhere, girl. Australia, London.
She is from London, and she will be here every first Wednesday of the month, and we get to meet her tonight. She'll be Skyping in all the way from London. Y'all ain't ready. Y'all ain't ready. Well, if you're not ready, get ready, because she's coming. And actually, her series starts next month. But we thought it would be a great idea for her to come on the show and just kind of introduce herself and get everybody warmed up to her.
I'm excited.
Yeah, so you get a chance to meet her. Cherlene Wilson, amazing, smart, powerful, determined, dedicated. I mean, every positive word you can think of, this woman embodies. And she's a single woman, and she's going to talk about that too. I don't want to give away her story, but y'all have to stay tuned, because we making moves. Also, with the last 1 minute we have left in this segment, I do want to send my prayers, or our prayers, to the families that were affected by the massacre in Las Vegas. My prayers have definitely been with them
all the way.
All the way.
Yes.
And I have and when we come back from the break, I want you to tell your friend's story of how she helped out.
Yes.
But I have a sister that lives there, nephew, brother-in-law, and other nieces and nephews. So I understand the impact of how that feels when you have loved ones involved. So our prayers go out to the families affected by the massacres, and I pray that hope and peace will surround you. And family, we're getting ready to take a break. Please stay tuned to the greatest show in the world, the Be Inspired Radio Show on BeExposedRadio.com.
Keyboard Cat, Hamilton the Pug, and Toast Meets World. These are some of the internet's most beloved pets, with millions of YouTube views, shares, Instagram.
Man, it is what it is. Man, it is what it is. Well, it is what it is.
This fly T Miles, also known as Tyree Miles, and Mr. Miles the Writer.
Hip Hop K, check us out every Friday on Be Exposed Radio at 9/11.
Coming to y'all soon.
Hey everybody, check out what you missed on the one and only Be Inspired Radio Show. So how important is it for you to have an organization like that and having a child of your own? How does that influence your ability to do the Impact organization?
It influences a lot. It's a little bit challenging, because a lot of times people will say, oh, like, you have to practice what you preach, right? So if I'm telling my daughter and I'm raising her under the impact principles, and I'm telling other mothers to do this, I have to do the same thing with my child, which is kind of testy a little bit. But I see a lot of development with her. Her leadership, she's only 4. And when I say she has some awesome leadership qualifications, I mean awesome. It's little things that we can observe with our kids, right?
Right.
For instance, when we take them to the park, she brings out a toy, and other people wants to play with them. But she's only child, by the way. She's not going to say, no, you can't play. Only play with this person. She takes the leader in the upper road and be like, okay, well, let's all take turns. So everybody get in the line. Okay, now you go first. Okay, now you go first. And she makes herself last. And that's what I want to see, that's what I would like to see in all kids. And she's only 4. And when I see those leadership qualifications, of course I have to praise her, because I'm like, awesome, London, you're being a really good leader. So, it's amazing, and it works. I mean, it really works, my child. And I'm not saying she's a perfect child, because there's no such thing as a perfect child. But when you instill impact principles into your child, and, especially at a young age, it influences their everyday life. Even her teachers are telling me, like, I can see the work that you're doing with her for a single mom. Thank you. Like, they're just thanking me. And that's a blessing as well.
And I think really what it is that our youth just needs that kind of guidance. That's it. Once they have an example, someone that they can follow, or someone that they see doing something great, or maybe doing something similar, that right there is a catalyst for their success.
Yep, absolutely. And, it also goes with the mom as well. You know, the mom and the dad.
Tune in to Be Inspired every Wednesday live at 7 p.m. right here on BeExposedRadio.com.
Hey everybody, it's Monty, the executive producer here at BeExposedRadio.com, and I'm here to talk about my show. I know, how selfish, right? Talk Lately with me, Monty, every Tuesday at 7 p.m. So what do we talk about on this show? I can tell you this, there has never been a show that I have gotten completely through the full agenda because our topics, our conversations are just that damn good. I cover politics, gossip, entertainment, and hey, I love a good panel discussion. Hey, get a group of people in here and let us debate it out. That is the best thing in the world. Not to mention, I take calls and texts, and I'll debate with you too. So why don't you get involved and be heard? What's that old adage? Closed mouths don't get fed. That says it all. So join me every Tuesday at 7 p.m. right here on BeExposedRadio.com. Call me at 410-702-5657. You can text at 443-642-9403. And don't forget to be heard and vote in our weekly poll right on the website.
Check out this snippet from the new season of Talk Lately with Monty about Jennifer Holliday.
Anyway, let's get back to...
Yeah, well, what I wanted to say is that I can understand 100% where Jennifer Holliday is coming from, and that's sort of kind of where my 20% came from. When I basically came out and said who I voted for, I received a lot of backlash. Even on my own talk show, which comes on every Monday from 5 to 7 p.m., I was called a coon. Okay, yeah, shout out for the plug. But yeah, someone actually, you know, they told CJ Bernie that I was a coon, and that really hurt me. I've been called everything from a fat whatever and everything, but someone actually commented on his Facebook. I didn't even say that. That's kind of rough. Called me a coon, but it's coon. I like you. It's crazy because I just feel like someone like Jennifer Holliday. I understand why she stepped down, but I'm kind of upset with her because I think she still should have performed. You know, if you're going to jump out there, then stand in your truth. Don't let no one stop you or change your mind about anything. And listen, no one put a gun to her head and made her sign on for that.
You are listening to BeExposedRadio.com.
Hey now, hey everybody, TGIW.
Welcome back.
Yes, this is Miss B Inspired on the mic.
And I am filling in for your co-host today. Look, I'm so used to them being here.
I know.
Filling in for your co-host today, I am Queen Pheen, filling in for Blizzard and HL7 Azrael.
And this is the Queen Bosses Takeover.
I should have worn my shirt. I have a shirt.
You have one?
It says, Queen and what you doing?
I need to get one of those.
It's my line. So
I got
really?
You.
I got you.
Okay. All right. Yeah, 'cause I will rock it. Amen. Also, family, if you did not know, I celebrated my 35th birthday yesterday.
Ding, ding, ding. Yes.
And in honor of the occasion, Queen, she didn't fail, y'all, because she brought the sparkling cider. Yes, she did.
Had to make sure you turn up a little bit.
Yeah, just a teensy bit, because y'all know I don't drink. Hallelujah, yeah. Praise the Lord.
Hallelujah.
But I definitely will drink some sparkling cider and turn up on all the sugar. Amen.
Guys, I gave her an overload of sugar. She got the sparkling cider, and then check this out.
Ferrero, how you say Rocher?
Yeah.
Ferrero Rocher chocolate. Now, this chocolate is so good. It's fine hazelnut chocolate. This is, this ain't the cheap stuff.
No.
I mean, I would have been fine with a Snickers too, but
Girl, listen, I gotta get you the best.
Nothing but the best.
Nothing but the best.
Thank you. So, but yeah, thank you so much, Queen. I really appreciate that. And thank you to everybody that's tuned in tonight. I really don't have a whole lot of announcements, but what I do want to share with you is if you missed out on the opportunity to get me a birthday gift, that's okay, because I got something for you. You can go ahead and buy the Wisdom on the Wall book. Yeah, check that out right there. Yes, that's right. Your girl, Miss B Inspired, also co-authored this book with Alicia Adams and Kadisha Carroll. Our picture is right there on the back of the book. I want you to purchase this book. If you'd like to get me a little birthday gift, that would be an excellent gift. I want you to purchase this book, Wisdom on the Wall. It is a profound book. We're actually getting ready to do a series of workshops around this book.
Okay.
Starting in November, and we're going to do one every quarter. And this workshop will talk about various topics that's in the book. One of the popular ones, though, happens to be the chapter that I wrote on anxiety and depression.
Oh.
Yes.
Please, we got to get the book tonight. Because I need that.
Yep.
Yes.
This book I actually wrote from my own experiences. And so that's what makes it so powerful. Because you know how you can read books about anxiety and depression and it just lists out all the symptoms and everything. But I actually give a mix. I talk about my experience with it as well as giving some clinical background on it.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. So I did some research, some extensive research on the topic because I dealt with it and I wanted to know what it was that the doctors was trying to say I had, you know, so that I could deal with it spiritually first because I wanted to make sure that I understood that. But then also getting the counseling that I needed, you know.
The YouVersion Bible app is really good with finding scriptures relating to different topics.
Wow.
And it has some really good scriptures relating to anxiety and depression.
Yeah.
It's an app that you download on your phone. Yep.
Okay, so YouVersion.
Yep, YouVersion Bible. Yep.
Okay. All right. So y'all heard that, family. See, you don't have to suffer alone or in silence. If you're someone who has dealt with anxiety and depression, there is help out there for you. And there are ways for you to cope and get through and become whole. And that's really the quest, is to become whole. You can be, even though you may deal with this. And, you know, there's such a negative stigma around anxiety and depression when there are more people than you know who deal with it. People sitting next to you, people in high profile positions, people sitting in leadership positions in church deal with anxiety and depression and may never say anything. But the point is to share and to get to a place where you're healed and you can become whole. And so this doesn't have to run your life. No. That's the point.
Yeah.
You know. So
I work at a psychologist's office.
Really?
Actually, yeah. And it's amazing to me that the high profile clientele that he has comes in there. I mean, literally people that work in City Hall come straight from work and are seen, and it is, you know, is amazing because they always leave out with a smile.
Yeah.
And I love that they come in and they look like don't even say hi to me. But when they leave out, they're happy. So, you know, it is helping.
Yes.
And one lady even told me, I don't know what it is about since you've been working here, but Dr. Truss's, you know, mood has picked up and things are much lighter when the auras change.
Yeah.
So that made me feel good because that means like, oh, I'm a great spirit to be around. Like I changed the energy of that place.
I think you have to when you work in an environment like that. But we're going to save that topic for another time because we could spend so much time talking about it. I'm telling you. But I just want to encourage you to get this Wisdom on the Wall book, okay? You can go to www.missbeinspired.com to purchase the book. Yes, it's easy for you to find because once you get on the website, you'll see the tab that says Wisdom on the Wall. You can click there and purchase the book. I'll try to also put the PayPal link in the Facebook Live feed a little later on, and I'll post it on the Be Inspired Radio show page. But for my birthday, can you do me a favor and buy this book, the Wisdom on the Wall book, co-authored by myself, Alicia Adams, and Kadisha Carroll. Now, you know what? You know you're going to have to stay tuned, right? Because Derrick Dixon is in the house, and he did not come alone.
Nope.
Yes, so y'all have to stay tuned to the Be Inspired Radio show right here on BeExposedRadio.com.
Ladies, are you in need of the best quality hair extensions, a cute outfit, or that perfect pair of shades? Pink Ice Products can cover you from head to toe, from flawless weaves to apparel. Visit us online at pinkiceproducts.bigcartel.com. We're located at 3000 Old Alabama Road, 119-303, Alpharetta, Georgia. Or give us a call at 470-488-6484. Come on in and check out Pink Ice Products today.
Thank you for tuning in to BeExposedRadio.com. Sit back, relax, and listen to this flashback of the Artist Exchange Radio Show.
Every
every time.
You just have to really
have faith and believe.
Right, and it's everything isn't going to be cotton candy and clouds and all the time, but you have to, even in the midst of a storm, you have to speak light over a situation and life over a situation. You cannot always go into every situation. Sometimes it gets above you, and sometimes you got to speak over yourself and bring yourself back to focus, and because you already there. But in most cases, we take ourselves there. We walk ourselves over that dark threshold because it's easy for us. It's easy for us to be victimized and to be downtrodden and in that dark place when things happen to us. Right. But you got to figure out how to successfully move into that. And a lot of you may say, what does this have to do with being an artist? It has a lot to do with being an artist, because I don't want to just talk about ticket sales. Right. I want you to be a healthy, long-lasting artist in your own right, a long-lasting entrepreneur. And sometimes we try to mask what's going on with us with putting ourselves to work. So I'm gonna put myself deeper into this project, and it was times where I didn't want to be a part of things. I didn't want to be, because I wasn't whole. I wasn't happy with where I was at, with things that was going on in my life, and I didn't care how successful a play was. Like I just didn't care, but all I knew was to work. Right. So I would put myself deeper into work, and I didn't address what was going on, and sometimes that made the situation worse, because once this play or this project is over, I still gotta face that. Right. So I was sweeping it under the rug and not thinking about it and not focusing on it, and all the while it's growing and festering and getting worse. Right. And I'm over here just trying to be an artist, but you gotta heal from within, and it's an ongoing process, and you may never get to your destination, but the journey itself is worth fighting for. Right. Even if you don't make it, or you transition before you get there, but
I don't have that if factor. It's like, when we make it, we're going to make it. It's like, I don't know. Some people's like I'm not knocking what you saying if, but my version of if is like, it's not. It's like, it's doubt, and I try not to have if in there, because if you have if, then that means it's a but.
The Artist Exchange Radio Show every Friday 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. every Saturday 12 p.m. to 2 p.m. Real artist, real talk, real live on BeExposedRadio.com.
You are listening to BeExposedRadio.com.
Hey family, TGIW, if you're just tuning in, thank you so much for tuning in to the Be Inspired Radio Show right here on BeExposedRadio.com. Before we do anything else, you know the drill. We need you all to go through your friend list and just
share. Invite everybody.
Just do that. Do that, what she said. Go through and just invite your whole friend list, put it on your Facebook page, all that good stuff. If you're listening via Facebook Live, invite all your friends. YouTube, share the link out. If you're listening via the website, www.beexposedradio.com, share the link to the website. More ways to connect. That's how we do it. We want to make sure that everybody has a chance to tune in to the Be Inspired Radio Show. If you didn't know, this is Miss Be Inspired on the mic.
And I'm filling in for your co-host today, Miss Queen Pheen.
Yeah, we said it was the girl bosses takeover.
Queen bosses. The queen bosses.
Queen bosses. Takeover of the Be Inspired Radio Show. So thank you everybody for tuning in. And I'm a little tired, because I'm coming down off of my birthday turn up.
Girl, it's still your birthday. You know us. You know us, girls.
We celebrate all month long. I'm still
your birthday.
So thank you everybody who sent text messages, all that good stuff, left Facebook messages, called, all that great stuff. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. The love is always appreciated. I spent the day exactly the way I wanted to with my husband. I did not want to spend all this money on a birthday celebration. I just didn't want to do that this year. I was like, my pockets was like, no, not this year. No, you won't. It was not doing it. So I went to go see A Question of Faith. That's the new Christian movie with Kim Fields in
Right.
it.
Yeah.
I supported that yesterday, and
Yeah.
I'm telling you, everybody, first of all my Christian brothers and sisters, y'all have to go see that movie. Support. But even if you are not, you need to support because the message is so powerful, and it's a message of hope and faith, and I don't want to give it away because me and my husband was sitting up there. Our eyes were sweating the whole time.
Oh,
it was so.
It do get like that sometimes.
It's like, what's this liquid stuff coming out of my eye?
Oh,
it was so good. So, but anyway, so enough about that because we have our very special guest, returning guest.
yes.
Okay, so let me build it up. He was such a hit, him and his whole crew. You know, our reviews went way up. People were like, "Oh, we waiting on Derrick." I was like, "Oh, is that chopped liver? Is that what it is?" Oh, okay. That's what, and they were bold. They left it in the comments like, "We waiting on Derrick." I was like, "Oh." I don't feel hurt at all. No, it's okay.
I was so happy I got to be here tonight.
Right. I was like, "Excuse me, what about all the rest of the shows? Hello?" It's okay though. It's okay, but well deserved because Derrick is hard working. We were just talking about you in the introduction of how you were on every network. I was like, what channel is he not on? That's all I want to know. Everywhere. Right. Take the credit because I mean he was working it. I was like, but I'm proud, you know. So that was major. So without further ado, I want to introduce to you our very special guest for the night, Derrick Dixon.
Thank you.
Oh my God! I thought that was.
I was like, do we have a new sound effect? I said, that is so cool. You know that's Elwood if y'all didn't know. But so Derrick, thank you again for coming back. I mean, and we were also talking about how, you know, it's an honor for you to be on our show because you were on 45, Grace and Glory, NBC, everywhere.
It was, and let me tell you, it was like, you know, you see people doing it, and you see, you know, the stars, and they're going from this talk show to this talk show to this talk show, and I got a text message at like 4 o'clock in the morning, and it said, "Can you come and do Grace and Glory? No, can you come in to ABC and be there by 10:30?" And I'm looking at it like, who is this? So I actually called Summer like at 7 o'clock in the morning. Somebody called me, told me that they want me on ABC in the morning and stuff. So I called them back, and they're like, "Yeah, we need you to be there at 10:30, and we want to, you know, we want to talk to you and everything." So I was like, "Okay, cool." So I dropped the kids off, went. By the time I left there, they were calling saying, "Hey, can you get to iRadio? We want to put you on the radio station and get you on iRadio." So I'm like, "Okay, I'll be there." It was truly just, I mean, just an amazing weekend. But, you know, I haven't even felt the tiredness of it yet because it's just, you know, you're just pumped up and it's just exciting, you know, so I'm just really enjoying it. Now I'm back here, so I'm so honored to be back here.
Yes, thank you. We're happy.
I'm honored to be in the building tonight. I was like, let me fill it for you. And then it just so happened, I got to do it.
It worked out, you know. So shout out to Summer, you know. She's been putting in that work. So,
I'm telling you, she puts in her work, and I did a radio show this morning and everything. So Summer, she makes me shine.
Yeah, that's
beautiful.
Yeah.
So that's wonderful. It's always good to have a great team. Seriously, I mean, to me, it just makes all the difference. I mean, you can try to do everything on your own, but it just doesn't work as well.
And you can't. The thing is that you can't, even though, you know, a lot of times you might have to micromanage. I try not to micromanage. I turn it over to my team because, you know, I assign things because that is your expertise. It's not my expertise, so I stay out of it. You know, we got a lot of models calling me about, you know, their hair and all this kind of stuff. I don't do hair. So, you know, we have a team, so you got to call that person, and I just literally turn it over to them, so because that's what they do. You know, when people call me about, "Hey, can you do this?" I turn it over to Summer. You know, they call me about the models. That's Jonathan's thing. You know,
Hi, Jonathan.
And this is Jonathan.
That's awesome. So a couple days away, of course.
Days away.
We're gonna be there.
Good.
How you feeling?
I'm excited. So what we're talking about, a couple days away, we're doing Stomp the Runway for Autism.
Yes.
October 7th, which is Saturday.
Yes.
And it's from the third one, yes. From 2 to 6, and it's at the Palladium Building, 2900 Liberty Heights. And if you don't know where the Palladium Building is, across from BCC, it looks like the castle.
Yes.
So, but I'm just really excited. I'm just really excited that what we're doing is going to be a little different this year. So just to tell the story about autistic children, being a parent of an autistic child, and just having, different people be there. But, what's exciting is to have people back you up.
Yeah.
People that you wouldn't even think that would come have called me up and said, hey, I missed the first two. I keep hearing so much about it.
Yeah.
We want to be there to support you.
Yes.
So that's exciting too.
So who are some, if you can, because you know how we like exclusive.
Yes.
Who are some of the special guests you may be expecting?
So we have Lady Hogan.
Oh, wow.
And she is going to come and she's going to open up a show. So she's going to be there to do photo ops with people. She is going to be in our VIP lounge. Nice. And we have a special VIP lounge and everything. So if you have VIP, we have a special VIP lounge. But we'll take care of you. Okay. We'll take care of you. And then we have Ivan Bates is going to stop by and welcome the crowd. We do have a special video presentation from Miss Kim Fields.
Wow, awesome.
We have a celebrity hairstylist, Erica Strong. She's not doing hair, but she's coming all the way from Atlanta.
Wow.
And she's a big hair celebrity stylist there in Atlanta. She was also featured on Housewives of Atlanta. Yes. So she's going to be there. So just the fact that, and like we have people coming from, we have a designer, Sharon Dixon, and she's coming from Houston, Texas.
Oh, wow.
I have family coming from Denver, Colorado.
Oh, yes.
So it's exciting. We have designers coming from DC, from Philly, from, I'm trying to think, Virginia. And right here, our best ones here in Baltimore.
That's right.
Yeah, so it's just, just people coming to support from all over. Yeah.
That's amazing.
And that's what we're trying to create. We're trying to create that support system. And that's what's important, just to know that autism is just not here in Baltimore. No. It's not just here in Maryland. So just to reach out, because it came to me today of what I really, 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 really want to do.
Yeah.
And I want to have schools and workshops and things for children, not just in here in Maryland. And I said, I want to start things where I can go to Colorado and open up, a school for children of, that have autism and have workshops and things there. So now I just want to grow it and I want it to be something that's meaningful and not just put on a fashion show. There's so much more work that we have to do. This is just to introduce us as a nonprofit, and just to let them know that what we're here for and what we want to do.
So the last time you were here, you were talking about expanding and going to other states
with
the fashion show.
Yes.
Is that right?
So we are going to go to Atlanta next year. So Atlanta's going to be my first stop. Well, then I got a call, and my brother, who's in Denver, Colorado, he was like, some designers have heard about you, and I've been pushing it, and they want you to come to Denver, Colorado. So I'm like, okay. So then the designer's coming from Houston. She's like, well, I saw that you were going to Atlanta and Denver. I'm trying to get you to come to Houston now. So we've got...
They have a big fashion scene there.
They have a big fashion scene there. And then I know a lot of people in both. So, I can get a big support group there. So we're going to do the 3, but we're going to first do Atlanta because that's kind of close to home.
Yeah.
And then venture out to the other 2. I just can't go to Houston during hurricane season.
Yeah.
So
that's pretty tough.
Then Denver during the winter. So we gotta make it.
Well, listen, that's contingency planning. I mean, risk management, all that stuff. So,
right. So, but yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited to do Atlanta, and networking is big to me, and right now we're networking like with Kim Fields and Erica in Atlanta. So you know, my vision is big to really reach out to the stars and things there, to the celebrities, to have them be a part of this.
Yeah.
You know, to make it more than just, again, a fashion show, but something that our children of autism and any type of Down syndrome, sickle cell, things like that, where we can do something for them and give back to the community.
Yeah.
And that's really what I want to do.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, of course, you know, we will be there.
Yes.
Definitely.
So I'm mad I can't be in it.
So just try. You may be traveling to Atlanta.
See,
I'm retired from runway, actually.
Now look.
I told you about my leg the last time I was here.
Now see, I said that. I keep saying it. I said I am retiring from the runway. I just want to, you know, produce shows and put on shows and everything. No, you're not going to retire. I said, yeah.
Everybody says it about me, but I have health issues that I can't.
So I'm like, I've had my experience. I'm good. I just want to produce shows now.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
And not just fashion shows, you know, as you know, I'm a playwright too. So I want to continue to do my plays. I want to continue to do, you know, fashion shows. I want to help others do those. I want to do, my next big plan is to do a benefit concert.
Oh my God. So, yes. That would be so dope.
Everyone kept saying, you know, with Katrina happened, and not Katrina, Irma, and all that. There's like, you should put it together. Well, it's a little, I can't put up concert, right? You know, because you know, when you first start, you kind of throw things together and do stuff. But now I know it takes planning, and a lot of people don't realize putting a show together is a lot of work.
Yes,
it's a lot of work.
Yeah.
So.
Well, you know, it will happen, and as you said, you know, when the timing is right, we'll be attending that benefit concert too.
All of it.
And I know that you know you got a little voice too, so.
Oh yeah.
I didn't forget. You might be showcasing too.
Okay, God, I got it. You know, it's one of those gifts that you know how you just dust it under the rug.
You come in, you feel me?
You gotta speak it in the atmosphere. I'm speaking these things. I'm speaking it.
All right, cousin, you listen. You hear that? You gotta help a sister out. The clarion call out there. Yeah, so again, thank you, Derrick, for coming on the show again. We have about 2 minutes left in this segment. When we come back, I want to hear from Elwood, Summer, and Jonathan.
Jonathan's one of our featured designers, and he's going to be presenting his line in the fashion show as well.
Oh, nice. Okay, so this is a boss. Didn't I tell y'all it was going to be exclusives? Did you read the advertisement? It said exclusives in there, so that's what we're doing.
That's what we do.
Exclusive. So I'm excited about that, and so when we come back from the break, we're going to talk more with the team about Stomp the Runway for Autism, an amazing event, highly anticipated. Lots of folks have been talking about it. It is the event of the season, family. Yes. And also just come prepared to be aware of what autism is and how you can support the movement. So it's more than just watching the fashions. It's going to be an awesome show, but come prepared to learn something. That's what the main idea is.
That's right.
So when we come back from the break, we probably gonna open up this sparkling cider for my birthday, because you know I own drink, but I do get turned up on sugar. So we're gonna do that. When we come back, we're gonna get turned up on some sugar. Stay tuned to the Be Inspired Radio Show on BeExposedRadio.com. Ding 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 ding.
Oh yeah, we did.
Ladies, are you in need of the best quality hair extensions, a cute outfit, or that perfect pair of shades? Pink Ice Products can cover you from head to toe, from flawless weaves to apparel. Visit us online at pinkiceproducts.bigcartel.com. We're located at 3000 Old Alabama Road, 119-303, Alpharetta, Georgia. Or give us a call at 470-488-66 888-866-6484. Come on in and check out Pink Ice products today.
Man, it is what it is. Man, it is what it is. Well, it is what it is.
This Fly T Miles, also known as Tyree Miles, and Mr. Miles the writer.
Hip Hop King, check us out every Friday on Be Exposed Radio at 9/11.
Coming to y'all soon.
There's a rumor going around that Tyler Perry and Oprah are beefing. Well, let me tell you about this. Tyler, okay, told Oprah, bitch, if you don't have my money, we're going to have a problem. Ooh. Oprah said, what is the problem? Ooh. You said if I don't have your money, there was going to be a problem. So Oprah is standing her ground like, bitch, I'm in charge. Yeah, you know, you may have a $250 million studio over there that you film all your shows and movies and stuff on, but I have the empire. That's what Oprah said.
Oh, these are her exact words. Allegedly.
I made this up. But
allegedly.
I made it all up. But there was a rumor that they were beefing. But Tyler confirms that they don't have any issues. So it says it was recently reported on the rumors that was swirling that the twosome were on the outs over constructive criticism of a Perry show. Well, I got some constructive criticism, and we can be on the outs, Tyler, and I don't give a damn, because I'm going to make a promo out of this anyway and share it to your page. I need the scenes on Have and Have Nots to be like 5% shorter, each one. I want you to watch an episode of The Young and the Restless, because this is supposed to be a soap opera. No one's dialogue on The Young and the Restless is like this. You don't have to talk about the random plant in the corner for 25 minutes on one damn scene.
They talk about random plants.
It was a blood stain on the floor for 5 episodes. I can't take it. We need to pick this up. I'm sorry. I love the Have and the Have Nots, and I continue to watch it in its 5th season, but I get so mad when I can go get myself a glass of water and come back and he had just started the next sentence in his first paragraph. I can't stand it.
They just want to get the point across.
It's not but you don't get the point for 4 episodes. It's too much. So, now according to ET Online reports, Tyler Perry has a pre-cut and dried response to...
You are listening to BeExposedRadio.com.
Hey family, welcome back to the Be Inspired Radio Show on BeExposedRadio.com, and we just popped that bubbly. There we go. This guy, we're going to make sure he come on a regular basis with the sound effects. So welcome back, everybody. Of course, you know we told you tonight's show was going to be amazing, as always, and we appreciate everybody that is tuned in. This is Miss Be Inspired on the mic.
And I'm filling in for H07 Ezra, your girl Queen Pheen.
And then, of course...
Sorry, no, you already know your boy Bless in the building. Yeah, Mr. Derrick Dixon, like I said, been touring all over. You see everywhere. I was like, God. I just like one new station about to head to the next.
Right. That's what I'm talking about. Oh God, putting in that work.
Yeah.
So what we about to do is we about to hand out this bubbly. Everybody get a taste. Yeah, you know. Okay, so let me clarify for all my saved saints that's tuned in.
Okay.
This is sparkling cider. Okay.
It contains no alcohol on the bottom.
Okay, we toasted to this Be Inspired.
Happy birthday.
And also Stomp the Runaway for autism.
Yes.
Situation.
Yes. This Saturday, October the 7th.
October 7th.
And I also will be going back to school this winter. Accepted to Towson University.
I know, yeah. Great thing.
I'm trying to get on my summer. I'm going to be going for public relations. So.
Oh, good. Awesome.
Oh, that's right.
Amazing. And I am, no.
What else you doing? Right.
I'll be on CNN. No.
They might call him tonight after this.
Everybody just keep your cup up like this. It's literally
Right.
like that all night.
A long distance stroll.
You got something.
I'm here.
Well, I know that's right. I'm awake.
Look at God. Look at him. Good look at God. Look at
Oh my God, this guy.
Won't he do it?
Hey.
All right, family. So welcome to our funny, fabulous show tonight. We're just cutting up and having a good time, and also talking about Stomp the Runway for Autism this Saturday, October the 7th. And what's the time again for that?
It is from 2 to 6. And ladies and gentlemen, when you come to a 3D production, it starts on time.
Oh yeah.
On time.
We don't hire you next year for my lupus.
we start on time. So if you show up at 3 o'clock and everything, you don't miss so much. So 2 o'clock, we start on time because we start our VIP hour. Then you have time for social and everything.
Oh, nice.
We start on time. If there's 3 people there, then 3 people about to have a good time because we're going to start it on time.
I'll be at the door at 12:30.
No.
I was going to say that. We gotta be early. Just don't show up at 3.
We do start on time. I don't believe in when people come out to support you and everything, you have to make sure that you are very respectful of people's time because they are coming out, and I respect that. So when we say we're starting at 2 o'clock, we start at 2 o'clock, and that goes for any type of event that I'm doing. It starts on time.
Awesome. That's right. Y'all heard that, family. All right, now y'all better do right. Get there on time. Now I'm gonna get there. I'm gonna try to get there early. Yeah.
And that's 2 to 6. 2 to 6.
2 to 6.
By 6 o'clock, we gone.
We done. Don't show up at 2:55. I mean 5:55.
5:55.
Right. Let me
You
get my
missed
time together first. It ain't even nothing in this cup.
The sugar then went to your head.
Got the sugars.
So I want to give some love to Jonathan.
Yes.
Thank you. First time on the show, first of all. So thank you.
Yeah.
And just a little bit about Jonathan. I met Jonathan. Did you do
It was the Advocate fashion show.
Yes. Yeah. And met Jonathan, and just we just clicked.
Yeah.
And like I say, when you start working together, you build a business relationship, but then you just build a family.
Yeah.
And that's how we just started clicking and working together and everything. So this is Mr. Jonathan Pope of Unique Creations Apparel.
Wow. Thank you for coming on the show.
Thank you for having me.
Yes. All right. So when we come back from the break, that time went so fast. I don't even know no more. I'll be like, what? So when we come back from the break, Jonathan, I want to hear more about your clothing line and what your interaction and participation has been with the show.
Absolutely.
Yes, I know folks would definitely like to hear that. And so family, let me just tell you, this Saturday is going to be an amazing time.
Yes.
I just know it is. I'm excited. I'm also trying to figure out what I'm gonna wear.
I don't know either, girl.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It is a red carpet, baby.
Yeah.
It is a red carpet.
Okay, so you gotta come correct. Okay, so Valicia. Hello. Valicia, you on here? I'm gonna need some help with my outfit. So everybody, let me tell you something. I need you all to support, all my friends, all my family. Please support this event. It's for an amazing cause, and I promise you won't be disappointed at all. It will be well worth your time and energy to be in the building.
Yes.
I need y'all to stay tuned to the Be Inspired radio show right here on BeExposedRadio.com.
I forgot my job. That's my job, y'all. I did my job. I hit the button. That's it.
Oh, we got 30 seconds.
We still got 30 seconds?
And we're still on.
Listen.
Welcome back, Psych. Got it. From Big
I saw
Spot
Miss
Radio.
Balisa. She was on there, and she said, "Hey," and I wanted to say, "Hey," back to Miss Balisa. So thank you
hey,
for the
bye.
shout.
Thank you for tuning in, Sugarfoot.
Yeah, she's the best. I'm telling you. All
Yes.
right. Okay, so now we're getting ready to go on break. Is that right? Okay. So stay tuned to the Be Inspired Radio Show on BeExposedRadio.com. We got it right that time. Hey everybody, check out what you missed on the one and only Be Inspired Radio Show.
I'm just thankful this year I've dealt with, some growing pains, and I've overcome some things, and I've also, accomplished some things in the process. I've learned some things. Like I've learned I learned that everybody loves your work until they got to pay for it. That's what That's what I learned. I learned everybody loves what you do.
The pay?
I mean,
not always.
Listen, the Bible says money answereth all things.
Well,
okay, and there is a place. There is a place where finances is necessary. And when you got kids, and when you got a wife, and then you doing everything, and you top dog at what you do, especially when you weren't in the same place like with this radio show, you ain't in the same place you were a year ago. Should nobody be coming on the show and not donating to your show?
Can you say that on my show?
Should nobody be coming to your show?
Can you say that in the middle of the live?
Yeah, make that a promo, please.
Should nobody come on this show without donating?
That is a nice commercial.
I don't care if it's $20.
Donate.
Tune in to Be Inspired every Wednesday live at 7 p.m. right here on BeExposedRadio.com.
Thank you for tuning in to BeExposedRadio.com. Sit back, relax, and listen to this flashback of the Artist Exchange Radio Show.
And you have to do some self-care,
right?
Because you begin to break yourself down worrying about how people will be or how people are treating you, and you see them damaging your life, but something in you just wants to be patient with them. But you have to learn how to let people go. Everybody is not meant to be there for a lifetime, and you have to learn your lesson and move on sometimes.
Some people are there just for a season, And it's like you have people in your life that are roots, you have people in your life that are branches, and you have people in your life that are leaves.
Right.
You got the people that's there, like the leaves, they gonna be there, hey, I'm just here, you know what I'm saying? Something
as soon as the wind blows,
let me get out of here, I'm gone.
Yeah.
And then you got that one branch, like, I'm gonna fight with you for a second. Oh, snap, the wind too strong, she broke off. But you got that one, you got those roots there, those are your elders, the one that's actually there showing you the way, that's actually taking their time, and that's just helping you, like, get molded. And once that wind comes, you know what I'm saying, you can swing, you can sway left, you can sway far right, but no matter what, the roots are still going to be there to hold you strong. Like, you know what, I got you. You're gonna make it through this. We can do this together. We're a stronghold. So don't let nothing break that. You know what I'm saying?
And part of the discussion that I had today, and
you are listening to BeExposedRadio.com.
I will call you back.
Probably like 8. No, that probably.
All right, bye-bye.
85.
Hey everybody, welcome back to the Be Inspired Radio Show on BeExposedRadio.com. This is your girl, Miss Be Inspired, on the mic.
And I'm filling in for your co-host, HL7 Israel, your girl, Queen Pheen.
You already know your boy, Blizzard.
Yes, thank you, Blizzard. I'm glad you were able to make it through. You've been working hard, though, with the yoga, right? Shout out.
Shout out to Real Hope Baptist Church.
Yay.
See that? Oh, whoa, did you say church and ladies at the...
Doing yoga.
That's right. Yes, he's blessing people. He's blessing. He's blessing. And he works for the school system. Look at God got the men.
Yes. So everybody, we told you this was going to be a really awesome show as always, but we have an amazing guest in the building with us, Derrick Dixon, the CEO and founder of 3D Foundation.
Yes, thank you.
That crowd sound is on.
He's got it on point.
And so before we left for the break, we were introducing Jonathan. Your last name again? Pope. Jonathan Pope. See, that's easy to remember. Right. Jonathan Pope. That's a real
this
catchy
is the new
name.
type of
I like
Pope.
that. So Jonathan, Thank you. You are new to the show. Welcome.
Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. So can you just talk a little bit about your clothing line that's going to be featured in the Stomp the Runway for Autism event this Saturday?
Yeah, the name of my clothing line is Unique Creation Apparel. It's a line that I started back in 2010. And basically, you know, for me, I'm an artist first. You know, that's always how I've been. And I was one of those type of individuals that was drawing on clothes and using my artistic ability and expression on any other type of fabric, any type of clothing I can basically put my hands on. And from there, I wanted to be able to basically take my creativity and put it toward making a line that not only translated to what I thought what it meant to be unique, but what I also thought other people can translate and relate to as well.
Wow.
It's all about just individuals expressing themselves. Those individuals who feel like their special characteristics they want to showcase to the public, and they're not afraid to expose what makes them different from everybody else. This is the line that represents them.
Wow.
And I feel like everybody has their own individual identity, what unique means, but there has never really been a face everybody can gravitate to. I want to be the face of what it means to be unique. And everybody who feels like that's something that they want to translate and feels like it's part of them, this is the line that they want to wear.
Yeah, that's awesome.
That's why he's a part of the show.
Yeah,
because you know it represents everything that I'm doing. You know, children being themselves and being unique and everything, and be able to express that. So that's why he's part of that.
Yeah, that was going to be my next question. To ask, why was it important for you to be part of this? I mean, Derrick did a great job of summing that up. But did you have anything else to add to that from your perspective?
But yeah, definitely. Like I said, when me and Mr. Dixon, met those couple of years ago, and then I was blessed enough to be a part of the second annual Something Roy Followers of the show, and just to see everything that he's done with the program, obviously with his 3 boys that you can clearly tell that he loves to death, and not only, like I say, he wants to be the best father to them, but really, bring other people together that have autistic children, and to just inspire them, let them know that there's nothing wrong with them, that the parents who obviously, have to deal with, society, and like I said again, how they look upon their children, how they, criticize or might, look upon them in a negative light, he lifts them up and encourages them to feel like, you're not the only one out here doing this. There's, like I say, other families who understand what you're going through, and we all can band together and support each other, and like I said again, and encourage their children to feel that they can do just as well as anybody else out here.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
100.
I feel like that was definitely something very powerful, something that, wasn't just, again, about fashion or, like I say, putting on just another fashion show, but it had a great meaning behind it, and that was definitely something I wanted to be a part of.
So for those who will be in attendance, and y'all need to be in attendance to the fashion show this Saturday, what can the folks expect to see from your line?
Well, from my line, they can expect to see growth. Like I said again, I've come a long way with my collection and with my brand as a whole, and again, it's not just about clothing for me. It's about a lifestyle. It's about translating to everybody that this is again a line that you can wear on an everyday basis, that you can feel comfortable in, but also that you can turn heads into. So you can see some things that's going to, like I say, make you go ooh and ah. You're going to see some things that's going to make you turn your head quick again, like, did I just see that?
Yeah.
So it's going to, like I said again, make you feel as you not necessarily seen something like this from everywhere, and want to actually get off the rack. And like I said again, that's definitely what I want to encourage people to do.
Yeah. Okay. So how can people get your line? How can they purchase?
They can go to my website, which is uniquecreationapparel.com. And they can definitely follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat at UQC Apparel. Everything that, like I said, I'm showcasing, everything that's coming up as far as my fall collection, they can definitely, like I said again, follow and see everything that I'm going to be displaying at the show there.
Y'all can't wait. I know I can't.
And if y'all want to purchase something from the designers that are there, hey, you can buy it take it right off that model and buy it right off the rack.
That's awesome.
Yep.
Okay, so come with coins, family.
Come with coins. And I do want to say this too, if you aren't able to make the show, and you do want to be, a support to the show, make a donation to us.
Awesome.
We are a nonprofit. We are a 501c3. You can go to my website, and it's www.derrickddixon.org, and it's DerrickDDixon.org.
Oh, okay, that's right. Because I be still trying to type.
And then you can, and so, you know, you can make a donation, and if it's $5, if it's $10, everything helps. And it's, you know what, our goal is to do summer programs for our kids, and we want to be able to do different outings for them and support groups for our parents. So it does cost, and when we just need your support to do that. So if you can't make it, still come and, or, you know, go online and give us a donation and help us out any way that you can.
Yeah. Okay. So there you have it. You can still donate even if you can't be there, you know, but we're going to be there.
Yes.
You know, we're going to be in the building. And I'm excited. I can't wait. And I want you all to support as well. Please stomp the runway for autism this Saturday, October the 7th from 2 to 6 p.m. at the Palladium. That's 2900 Liberty Heights Avenue. I should know because I spent a lot of time in that building.
Yes, she does.
And so, family, please come out and support. So,
and you can buy tickets at the door.
Okay.
Yes,
that's great.
So that's important to know that you can buy tickets at the door. Just to let you know, tickets are $30 at the door. If you're listening in, and if you inbox me, give me your name, I'll let you buy the ticket for $25. But otherwise, if you don't, it's $30 at the door. Right. But you can purchase tickets at the door.
All right, so make sure you inbox, okay? But then if you can't, you know, still be prepared. You can come. You can still come. Purchase your tickets at the door. And it's red carpet, so you know you gotta come dressed and ready.
Yes.
All right, Summer, so do you have your outfit together?
Oh, well,
you
know what? Like she said, she retired. I thought I retired, but of course, with Mr. Dixon, he does not take no for an answer.
So you'll be on the runway.
Yeah, I have several looks.
Okay.
What you say? You're getting on the runway, yeah.
Right.
Pretty much. So
I can't wait.
Yeah.
That's awesome. And I know you have been a major part of helping to get the word out for Stomp the Runway for autism, so definitely thank you. And so how are you feeling now as we're getting closer to the event?
I'm still like pumped up on adrenaline, and I think I'm going to crash Sunday. You know, just so excited, and it's been a whirlwind week for us.
Yeah.
We've been from one thing to the next, and we've had a chance to touch a lot of people, talk to a lot of people, and get the word out and really accomplish our goal, which is to let people know not just about 3D, but autism awareness and how we can help our children. And we're here to support families and children. So it's been such a wonderful week, and I just can't wait to see what Saturday brings, because that's like the cherry on the Sunday.
Yes,
and people actually have been stopping me, you know, hey, are you Derrick? I'm like, yeah. And they have been telling me their story.
Wow.
And I'm like, okay, this is what I'm talking about. You know, because people, that's what they're looking for, someone to talk to, someone that gets it, someone to connect to. So, you know, I've been in the mall and just stop and forget what I'm doing, because we could stand there for like almost 45 minutes and just talk. So I'm like, I said, now this is what I'm talking about.
Yeah, that's amazing. That's a powerful impact.
Derrick Dixon from it. Almost got fired.
Definitely a celebrity. I have people tapping me. Excuse me, is that Mr. Dixon?
Yeah.
Excuse me, are you his personal assistant?
We went to an event. It was so funny because I was just sitting there and just minding my business and everything, and I didn't know anyone there until the lady tapped her on the back. Excuse me, is that Derrick Dixon? And I was like,
yeah,
I know that guy that feels amazing.
Okay, sure.
I did feel that way because, okay, so just to let y'all know, Derrick came to Ouch Girl fashion show.
I did, yes.
Right, and so when I saw you in the audience, I did feel like you were a celebrity. And I said, okay, I gotta make sure I walk right, because if I gotta make sure I bring my A game. You know, because he had his whole crew there. I was like, oh, I really got to make
And she was trying to understand. She was click, click, ow, ow, ow. I was like, you better go ahead.
They told us to have fun too.
That's right.
But yeah, so it was so thank you. So, and I could definitely see how that could happen, you know, just an impact. And also, you know, I'm happy to see that people are excited about this event and what it can bring, the awareness.
Yes.
You know, and that people aren't afraid to share their story about autism. There's so many topics around autism and anxiety and depression and different things like that. It's so taboo.
It is. You know, I always tell story where people, back in the day, we had Uncle Ray Ray. And Uncle Ray Ray used to be in the back room, and you had family events and things like that. Everybody took Uncle Ray Ray his food and everything, but we never knew who Uncle Ray Ray was. Uncle Ray was just different.
Yeah.
And we never exposed it. We, you know, like you say, especially in the black community, we didn't expose it. We kept it a secret. And Uncle Ray Ray never came out. He never bothered nobody, nothing like that. So the first time he did something wrong or something happened, you wanted to blame him.
Right.
But now it's bringing, you know, that to the forefront. You know, you don't have to stay in the closet no more. You don't have to stay in the back room no more. You don't have to be ashamed anymore. So it's time to bring it to the forefront and say, you know, I've got my faults. You know, like I tell people, stop saying they have special disabilities. They have unique learning styles. I have a special disability too. You know, we all got special disabilities. So, you know, why put them in a box when, you know, when I wake up in the morning, my back hurt, and that's my special disability. People getting checks because they say I got a special disability.
Right.
You know, so why put this person in a box? No, they got a unique learning style. That's what, you know, that makes them special.
You're definitely right about that.
Message.
Oh my God. Okay, this time is going too fast. Okay, Elwood, because we got 1 minute, but I wanted to give you more time.
Hey, Elwood is just here to be Elwood. Mr. Class with a K. I do everything classy, baby. Why? Because anything else would be uncivilized.
I ain't gonna ask you no questions.
Right. Just want to have my bow tie with a bell on it.
I do want to say, Brother Jonathan is downplaying himself. He's trying to lowball y'all. I don't know what for. Let me tell you, y'all saw me on Fox 45, one of them stations.
Oh God!
And
Elwood, we only got 30 seconds.
I put on the shirt and I said, Brother Jonathan, what kind of fabric is this? He said, brother, that's the new stuff. I'm gonna give you that Miami file and feel in Baltimore. But follow me on Instagram, Men with Class. That's Class with the K, MENWITHKLASS.
Oh
we just turned this into another show.
Everybody just be quiet for the rest of the show.
I got mesmerized for a second. I was like,
Thank you so much, Derrick. I appreciate you so much.
Thank
My
you.
goodness, I can't believe the time is up. But anyway,
and can I just really tell you real quick?
Yeah.
I am very proud of you.
Yes.
I am so proud of you. You know, when I saw you doing this and everything, I was like, wow, you inspired me. Wow. So I'm very proud of you.
Inspired radio, brother.
we got to get that so we can have that when it come on.
No, thank you so much. All right, y'all. See, now my eyes about to start sweating. All right, everybody. So please stay tuned. We have Cherlene Wilson coming up next. You don't want to miss it. She's tuning in all the way from London, family.
Wow.
So stay tuned to the Be Inspired Radio Show on BeExposedRadio.com.
There's a rumor going around that Tyler Perry and Oprah are beefing. Well, let me tell you about this. Tyler, okay, told Oprah, bitch, if you don't have my money, we're going to have a problem. Ooh. Oprah said, what is the problem? Ooh. You said if I don't have your money, there was going to be a problem. So Oprah is standing her ground like, bitch, I'm in charge. You know, you may have a $250 million studio over there that you film all your shows and movies and stuff on, but I have the empire. That's what Oprah said.
Oh, these are her exact words. Allegedly.
I made this up. But
allegedly.
I made it all up. But there was a rumor that they were beefing. But Tyler confirmed that they don't have any issues. So it says it was recently reported on the rumors that was swirling that the twosome were on the outs over constructive criticism over Perry's show. Well, I got some constructive criticism, and we can be on the outs, Tyler, and I don't give a damn, because I'm going to make a promo out of this anyway and share it to your page. I need the scenes on Have and Have-Nots to be like 5% shorter, each one. I want you to watch an episode of The Young and the Restless, because this is supposed to be a soap opera. No one's dialogue on The Young and the Restless is like this. You don't have to talk about the random plant in the corner for 25 minutes on one damn scene.
They talk about random plants.
You are listening to BeExposedRadio.com.
Hey, 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 welcome back to the Be Inspired Radio Show.
Welcome back, everybody. Bloopers. Yes, thank you, Queen. She always got my back.
You know it.
So yes, welcome back to the Be Inspired Radio Show. We're trying to get connected with our very special. She's not a guest. She's a part of the team now. She is the newest contributor to the Be Inspired Radio Show. Exclusive. Yes. So Cherlene Wilson is going to be tuning in with us in just a minute. We are actually showcasing her, and we want to interview her and get her ready for her big debut in November. And so I think she's on. Cherlene, are you there? Hello, can you hear us? Okay, so we're trying to get connected with her now. I'm excited though. Y'all are not going to be disappointed. First of all, are you there, Cherlene?
You're super choppy.
Oh, okay. All right. So we're trying to make sure that the connection is clear. We can see you. Okay, so we can't hear you.
I can see you, but it's super choppy.
It's choppy? Okay. But we can see you, though, very clearly. Yay. Okay, so we're going to make sure the connection is straight. We're trying to work on that now. But we can see you, so... Okay, it's super choppy. Okay, she's saying it's super choppy. All right. Okay, so we got to make sure we can get that connection going. But anyway, family, our contributor, our newest contributor, Cherlene Wilson, is connected. We're trying to make sure that the connection is clear. I can see her, though. She's there. So if you want to go ahead and just introduce yourself, we can definitely see you. Can you hear us? Okay, it's still choppy.
If you want to go ahead and just introduce yourself, we can definitely see you. Can you hear us?
I can hear you, but I'm hearing you now through my laptop opposed to my phone.
Okay, yeah. All right, so we're gonna take a second. Blizzard, can you do me a favor and just check with Nicole on the connection and see what might be going on? Thank you. All right. All right, so we're gonna take a second. Blizzard, can you do me a favor and just check with Nicole on the connection? Yeah, we can't hear. Okay, family, we're gonna work on getting the connection straight. We're not sure what's happening right now. So we got to make sure we get that connection together. I don't want you to miss a beat. Cherlene Wilson is awesome, and we want to hear from her on tonight. We want to make sure that you can hear her. Next month is her big debut. Oh my God. If you can see her, I know you can see her on the screen. We're just having difficulty hearing her, so that's what we're trying to fix. But if you see her on the screen, you see her beautiful face, just start hearting and liking. Okay, I think we got disconnected. I think we did. Okay, so we're going to try to get reconnected with her. I'm excited. I really am very excited about the fact that she's joining our team. We're going to make sure that the connection is clear, because I want actually for you to hear the interview and really get a feel for who she is. When I first encountered Cherlene, it was a breath of fresh air. She is, her perspective, and I don't want to give away what it is that she does, because I want her to share it with you, because when she shares it, it's so much more powerful. But she is a personality specialist. Okay. That's interesting, right? Yes. But she uses she uses spiritual references and the gifts of the spirit to help you to understand what it is that you do. And that's why I said it's I can't give it any justice. You gotta hear it from her. It is amazing. I'm not sure why we're having trouble connecting, but I want to make sure that we get connected, and she deserves that, because she's amazing. I'm telling you, she's amazing, and she's tuned in all the way from London. Oh my goodness,
beautiful woman herself.
Yeah, is she up? Can you see her?
I'm telling you, she's amazing. And she's,
okay, I can't see her yet. Yeah.
London. Oh my goodness.
Yes. I can hear like some feedback. Is she back on? Okay. Hey, Cherlene, can you hear us? Is it still choppy?
No, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you very well.
Oh, I can't see you guys, but we'll roll with it.
Okay. And we can see you, by the way.
Yeah, she on.
Well, I'll lose her. Okay, so awesome.
Yeah, so let me just say, first of all, Cherlene, thank you so much. We are so excited that you are joining our team as the newest contributor to our show.
Yeah, I'm so excited about this, guys. Like, thank you so much for just having me be a part of all of this. It's incredible. It's an incredible opportunity.
Thank you. So just introduce yourself to everybody. I'm going to turn it over to you so you can do what it is that you do.
But girl, you've got to ask me questions, because you know I'm like fully loaded. So you just need to guide me. It's my personality type. So I'll be speaking for forever. So
okay. All right. So let's do this. Let's start with tell everybody who you are and what it is that you do.
Yeah, so my name's Cherlene Wilson. Some people call me Cece, so that's completely fine. Just don't Google Cece, you probably won't find it. But most people in the States, they call me Cece because it's cute or something, I was told. And I'm a personality specialist, where what I basically do is I help people to understand their personality and also to help them to incorporate that in their everyday lives. So, you know, whether that's relationship, whether that's in business, whether that's in schooling, like whatever that looks like, I help people to understand their unique personality type. In addition to that, I coach as well. So I'm very, very big on helping people transform from the inside out. And I know we hear it all the time, you know, transformational coaches, and I do love what people do. However, of course, I'm going to be biased, aren't I? Because it's my stuff. And I use lots of different tools that help people to clear blockages, mostly. You know, and I'm sure we'll go into some of my story and to help you to understand, you know, why and how I actually do that. But the main thing for me is about helping people to become the best versions of themselves.
Mm-hmm. So how long have you been doing this, and how long have you been a personality specialist?
Yeah. I've been coaching for what feels like my entire life, to be honest. Or maybe I'm exaggerating, because when I was 2, I definitely weren't coaching. But, I feel like I've been coaching for a long time in my adulthood. But in terms of being qualified, from about 2014 as a coach, and then late 2014 as a personality specialist. So, it's interesting, because it got to the point that I loved it so much. I was like, I need a formal qualification for this,
So how have you watched your career evolve?
It's such an interesting question, because I've seen, I've gone from, the 19-year-old standing on a hill with her best friend, asking him, hey, what do you want to do with your life? If money wasn't a thing, what would you actually do? Just a question, to help, expand his mind. Because I was very kind of forward thinking from a very young age. Now at 37, I'm like, whoa, like I have my own company. I have clients all over the world, and I'm helping them to see themselves the way that they're uniquely wired and how they're supposed to be on the planet. Like, the evolution is crazy to me, because here I'm on radio, I'm on TV, I'm in the newspapers. There's so many different aspects and, things that I've been doing to help people to recognize themselves, and to help people to position themselves well in the marketplace, especially. I don't even know how to really answer the question fully, but there's been so much evolution,
All right, so if you're just tuning in, everybody, we're talking to Cherlene Wilson, who is the newest contributor to the Be Inspired radio show. I'm so excited. And the whole team really is excited. And I just want to make sure folks know what to expect. So if you could just talk a little bit about what your segments will be about.
Yeah, I'm really, really passionate, about keeping it 100. For me, being authentically you is so important if we are going to step out and be the best versions of ourselves. Because if we're editing who we are, if we're choosing, and we secretly know that we're doing it, right? Like, people may not recognize it, people may not see that, you're trying to be someone that you're not. People can put on such a good front. I did it for many, 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 many years. And understanding, like, hey, I don't need to be someone who has to fit in to a certain society or, a peer group or whatever. I can simply be myself, and that's enough. Like, it's such a journey for people. So you will learn over the course of, the segments, that I've written a book called 21 Insights for Authentic Living, which really is a book that helps people on the journey to be authentically them. I used to hide. I don't know if we're going to get into any of my backstory, but I would hide because of my past. I would want to hide myself physically, emotionally, spiritually. I would just want to hide myself because of the trauma that I experienced as a young person. Now, it took such a long time to get to that place to say, you know what? I'm cray-cray sometimes, and you know what? It's actually okay. It's actually okay for me to be the way that I am. And if somebody doesn't like it, it tells me more about them than it does about myself. So we'll be looking at how to authentically just be. We're going to be looking at different topics. I'm a sexual purity advocate, and I'm sure it will come out in the stories as in the segments as we go along. I'm 10 years celibate. I'm about that celibate life for real. I teach on sexual purity. I've just released a podcast on the 20th of September that's out. And that's really about helping people, if they're choosing to live a celibate lifestyle. Here are some tips that's helped me for the past 10 years. So we'll be speaking a little bit about that. We'll be speaking about transformation. There'll be elements of, business, like how are you positioning yourself in the marketplace, especially if you're a brand. Like, do you know who you are? What is your personality? How does your personality affect your brand? How does your inability to recognize all of who you are as much as you can up until this, how does that impact the way that you do business? Is it possible that if you made a couple of tweaks here and there where you could recognize yourself, you know, that could actually help your business grow? So we're going to be covering a lot of different topics.
So one of the things, when I first met you, I met you through, it was a group chat in the Messenger, in Facebook Messenger. And I was blown away because you're able to tie in the fivefold ministry gifts for those who are Christians and you're aware of what that is. You're able to tie that into personality types and the marketplace. Can you talk a little bit about that, and without giving away too much, but just to whet the appetite of our listeners? Because I'm telling you, when I first heard it, I was like, wait a minute, you know, because a lot of times, and I don't want to take from you, but this is my testimony, you know, that, you know, I've been in the church for all my life. And I am very talented and gifted, but there would be times when I just felt like I did not fit in. And I would try to force myself into certain environments within the church or in certain committees and things like that. But even though I was able to function, I wasn't being successful, and I just felt out of place. So can you just for the sake of preparing people for what to expect in these coming weeks, how do you do that? How do you connect the fivefold ministry gifts to a person and how they are, their personality in terms of the marketplace?
Yeah, it's a really good question. And you're probably just going to have to like time me out because I'm so passionate about this. Like, and you heard it in the, okay, yeah, I've got a delay on my side. So you're probably going to have to time me out because this is just absolutely I love talking about this.
Yes.
Now, having grown up relatively, and I'm sure we'll get into my backstory. We need to touch on that a little bit to help people understand the context of why I do.
So do you want to do that first?
Let me do that first, and then I'll go into, because I think it's a really good in. So basically, guys, and we'll go over it. You can hear bits and pieces on my podcast, my book, or whatever. When I was 14 years old, I was groomed and then subsequently raped by a leader in the church. What that did for me is it caused me to just be in a state of confusion. You know, I tried to tell the church, they weren't listening to me, they called me Jezebel. It got really, really serious really quickly for me in my world, where I was in this environment that was a trusted environment, an environment where I was supposed to be protected and supposed to be safe. It didn't work out well for me. So I ended up leaving the church and I stepped into this whole gang life, this gang culture. So it was very much sex, drugs, alcohol, crime, you know, getting arrested. At 15, tried to commit suicide. 16, left school with 1 grade. You know, one of the guys in the gang ended up going to jail for murder, and it just got even more serious. Now, during all of this time, there was a loss of identity. I didn't know who I was. I didn't know what I was about, you know, as much as I could do as a teenager. Then after that, maybe 18, 19, I'm like living this promiscuous lifestyle because I'm just trying to get my needs met, because now I'm hurt. I'm in pain from what happened back here in the church. Now the people in the gang are all in jail, and I didn't really know what to do. So for a number of years, I lived in a state of being that was very lost and very out of control. And I tried to end my life. I didn't see my life past 21 years of age. So, you know, for me, it was quite traumatic. Then going back to the church, I realized that I just don't feel like I fit here, but I knew that I loved God. But I couldn't understand it. Like, I couldn't understand, well, okay, I'll just do this ministry here and that ministry here, but I'm not seeing the anointing of God on my life. So over time, you know, there's multiple stories that got me to the place that I'm at now. But the most poignant one, for the sake of what we're speaking about, is in 2007, I stepped into a relationship that was a really toxic relationship. There was no boundaries. Things just got really, really pear-shaped. I went from being 5 years celibate at that time to now I'm sleeping with this guy, we're trying to have a baby. I mean, it was serious stuff, very dysfunctional. Still very lost, not knowing what my purpose was, not knowing about, my destiny, not knowing what my gifting, none of that. I wasn't very clear. Fast forward, that ending of that relationship was a catapult for me to go and live in California. And while I was out there, I began to learn about who I am. I began to learn I don't have to perform for love. I began to learn that sex doesn't for love. I began to learn, who I am. If I did nothing else on this planet, I would be enough for God. There were so many dimensions to this, so many levels. And what I've done is I've took tools, brought them all together to help people to understand and see themselves very clearly. So with that apostolic, the fivefold stuff, it was so interesting to me because for a number of years, I'd seen people in the church unfulfilled, and they couldn't be used. There was ministries that they just didn't fit in. It just wasn't really working for them. There was no power in the church for them to do what they were doing, right? Or what they felt that they were called to do. So while I was in ministry school, there was a person out there who created this tool set and like surveys and all this kind of thing to help people to identify what their fivefold is. Now, what's really interesting is he's licensed me to be a Destiny Finder coach. Now, as a result of this, I've learned about the different functions and what it looks like outside of the church. So as we know, we've got the apostle, we've the one that was sent, people that would establish. Now, the question is, what does that look like in the marketplace? So I'm not going to give too much away. So when we go into our, segment, then I'll go into more detail there. Okay. But when you look at it, the apostle in the marketplace looks like someone who's entrepreneurial. When we look at the prophet, prophet is someone who, in the church, they're able to teach people how to hear and see God, and also equip people, and they're able to see things. What does that look like in the marketplace? It looks like people who are connectors. People who know that this person and this person need to connect, because when they do, this is going to happen. Yes. Also, it's looking at, it's also looking at, okay, who do I need to help to see what's coming? A lot of people in stocks and shares are prophetic people because they're able to determine what's going to happen in the market. When we look at the evangelist, the evangelist is called to call people onto something. In the church, they're calling people onto God. In the marketplace, I've seen a lot of people who have that anointing are multi-level marketers because they're calling people onto something. Then you have the pastor. The pastor is very pastoral, as we know. The same function in the church, the same thing in the marketplace. In the marketplace, it looks like counselors. It looks like coaches. It looks like mentors. It looks like under that umbrella. Then you have the teacher, exactly the same function in the church as in the marketplace. There are deliverers of truth. So when we have all of these things and we understand it, and we understand, I'm apostolic with a prophetic edge, or I'm prophetic with an apostolic edge, or I'm a teacher with a pastoral edge. When we know this, we can walk in the power of the knowledge and the anointing that comes with it and function correctly in the marketplace. But that's just one aspect. We're not talking about what is the behavioral personality. We're not talking about what's your motivational, your spiritual gift, your destiny orientation. We haven't even touched that yet. So what I do, even just as a coach, is I work with people to help them to understand all of these different dimensions. Once all of those things are brought into alignment, they're able to position themselves in the marketplace to make maximum impact.
I'm gonna hop in here because I wanna give a little bit of a spoiler alert. So we are definitely gonna be bringing Cherlene here to the States. Okay. Yes, and that's all I can say about it for right now until we get the details. But if you're listening and you're like, oh my God, I want more, I want to learn more, trust me, we're working on that, because she's so dynamic. So even though she's talking about this aspect, there's so much more that she talks about, and I don't want her to give it away, but it's so deep, but it's so important to understand who you are in the fivefold ministry gift and be able to link it to the marketplace. place. So just for the folks who are just tuning in, Cherlene, just let everybody know who you are, where you're from, first of all, because people need to know that. This is an international deal right here. So let everybody know who you are and where you are tuned in from.
Hi everyone, my name is Cherlene CC Wilson, and I am in live from London. Yeah, and it's raining outside. That's what happens in this country. Always raining.
Really?
Yeah, I heard that.
Yeah.
I've never been to London. I haven't been yet.
Yeah, you've got to come. You've got to come. You've got to come. It's just always raining.
Yes, so definitely. So family, I'm telling you, there's so much to look forward to with Cherlene. I'm excited. And, so Cherlene, just let everybody know what this opportunity means for you.
Yeah, for me, I mean, I love America. I lived in America for 5 years in California. I also worked out in New York. And there's just something about America for me that's just amazing. Like, my American friends tell me, you've been to more states than I've been, and I'm from here. Mm-hmm. But what this opportunity just means for me is I'm very purpose-driven. And I understand, I know for a fact that a part of my top gift is communication. Mm-hmm. And I also understand the gifting and the calling and the anointing on my life is to reach as many people, to give them the message of hope. So for me, this opportunity has really just opened the door to not just help people, but to also co-label with you guys as well, in terms of the destiny of your show. Mm-hmm. So it's like two people coming together and being on the same road and helping to reach people, to give them what they need. And sometimes people may not even know what they need, but when they hear it, they're like, oh, I needed that. So for me, this opportunity really is, it's timely.
Yes.
It's purpose-driven. It's divinely orchestrated for now. And when I think about the function of my life in terms of being a voice of hope and transformation to people, releasing grace into the hearts of people to empower them to be who they weren't able to be moments before they heard things that came from. And grace is a really big thing. Like, yes. Grace is a supernatural empowerment to accomplish something that you weren't able to accomplish before you got it. But sometimes what happens is, you can walk into a building, i.e. church, and you can feel a grace that empowers you. But then there's also people who, as we know, we are the church, and we also have that grace within us that can be released into people's lives from the words that we speak. So this opportunity for me is really just divinely orchestrated and absolutely appreciated.
Yeah, absolutely. And then too, when we talked about this collaboration, it was a no-brainer to me. You know how some connections you ponder a little bit and you're like, oh, okay, I'll give it some thought. But when we talked about it, it was a no-brainer. Like, okay, yes, let's just do this.
Yeah. It's been amazing. Like, recently, guys, I think I just mentioned this at the top of the conversation. Recently, I put out a podcast called Purity Talks. Mm-hmm. And that, for me, is just that helped me to understand the power of my voice. Mm-hmm. Now, when the whole saga happened, the rape, right after we slept with, because I slept with him with consent.
Okay. We just lost sound. Okay, so hopefully it'll come back around. We were doing so well. Right. And then see, the devil is a liar, because she was about to talk about some good stuff just there. I'm telling you. Okay, and I think it froze. Okay, so we just lost connection with Cherlene. What we're going to do is, so the next time she comes on, we're going to make sure that the connection is clear because her message is powerful. Let me just tell you, her story, her background, and how she came through, to me, is so powerful. Okay, so Cherlene is back. Hey, Cherlene, can you hear us? Are you able to hear us? Okay, so we did lose connection. Man, I'm sad about that because we were in there, weren't we?
Girl, listen, my eyes was over here sweating. I was over here trying to be like that.
Okay, so we have 30 seconds to the break. I'm going to make sure I inbox her just to let her know that we're going to take care of the technical things. But just start hearting and liking if you enjoy Cherlene.
Yes.
Just start doing that. Let us know how you feel. Or as Valisi would say, put a 1 in the comments if you're looking via Facebook Live and let us know how you enjoy Cherlene. She's going to be with us for the next couple of months. So, yeah. But anyway, stay tuned to the Be Inspired Radio Show. We have one more segment. You're listening to the Be Inspired Radio Show on BeExposedRadio.com. Yay, family.
Yeah, this the man that holds it down, Mr. Showtime, D the Boss. Check us out every Saturday, 5 to 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, only on BeExposedRadio.com.
So yeah, people that gravitate towards the simple fact that they just sit around and look at your comments and look at what you post on Facebook or social media for that matter, and they see the videos and they see the messages and they quickly assume that it's about them. But people understand this, that there are 50 billion more people in this world other than your goddamn self. So it's not everybody is going to be talking about you. Mm-hmm. I know quite few people, and I said that to the person. I said, I just don't know you.
Right.
I know a lot of other people. I love music.
Hey everybody, this is your girl, the magical Anissa Maureen. Make sure you tune in to the Charm City Direct Radio Show every Saturday, 5 to 7 p.m.
Ladies, are you in need of the best quality hair extensions, a cute outfit, or that perfect pair of shades? Pink Ice Products can cover you from head to toe, from flawless weaves to apparel. Visit us online at pinkiceproducts.bigcartel.com. We're located at 3000 Old Alabama Road, 119-303, Alpharetta, Georgia. Or give us a call at 470-488-6484. Come on in and check out Pink Ice Products today.
You are listening to BeExposedRadio.com, the home of Talk Lately with Monty, every Tuesday at 7 p.m.
Hey everybody, check out what you missed on the one and only Be Inspired Radio Show. Our topic tonight is Spirit of Thanksgiving. And I have in the studio with me my husband, Titus James. Woo!
Titus.
Hello.
Titus James. Titus.
We up here.
This man.
We like off the chain because we not, it's right before. Like I say, it's right before a holiday. Nobody, when you at work, nobody's. Everybody's thinking about that plate they're gonna get.
You are listening to BeExposedRadio.com.
What's up, family? What's good? Thank you for hanging out with us tonight. If you're just tuning in, thank you so much. We are actually getting ready to wrap up. So you're going to have to listen to the replay if you're just tuning in.
Yes.
This is Miss Be Inspired on the mic.
And filling in for HO7 as real, your girl, Queen Pheen.
You already know your boy Blizzard.
Yeah.
I feel like I always come on the good shows.
I know, right? See, because you're privileged, you know, got that favor on you.
Yes, blessed and highly favored.
Amen, amen, amen. And then we got this sparkling, let me make sure I make that clear, sparkling cider.
Sparkling cider.
Right.
No alcohol involved.
None. 0%.
It says it on our bottle.
Exactly. It's 100% juice. Amen.
You can drink it with your kids.
Right. Amen, amen, amen. So yeah, we still turning up because my birthday was yesterday. I just turned 35.
Yes, girl.
Wow. Isn't that something? Thank the Lord for life. I'm so happy. And if you wanted to get me a birthday gift, but you couldn't, you sure can buy this book, Wisdom on the Wall, that I co-authored with Alicia Adams and Kadisha Carroll. This is our picture on the book, on the back of the book. I don't know if you can see it. You know, but you can go ahead and purchase this. You can go to my website, www.missbeinspired.com, to pick up that book. It is only $15.97 and just a few extra dollars if you want to have the book shipped to you. So that would be an awesome birthday gift if you buy this book. And there's so many awesome topics in it. I could go on and on and on and on about it. But we're about to start doing some workshops surrounding this book starting in November. So you got to look out for the dates because they are coming. And I'm excited about that. We're also going to be doing a conference, a Wisdom on the Wall conference in October of 2018.
Yes.
I know, right? I'm so excited.
Big things.
I'm excited. Hey, Ren. And Ren just walked in the building. Yes. So y'all going to be able to tune into the Salacious Soul show. Yeah, so y'all gotta stay tuned. So don't just stop at my show. Y'all gotta hang out with her a little bit too. All right, but yeah, so it's been fun, family. I'm still turned up. My other birthday gift came in the mail. My husband said it's at home waiting on me.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm so excited, y'all. And guess what else? So all of my Baltimore Hun Hive sisters, right? You know it's all about the flamingos, right? My husband bought me a flamingo slow cooker. Can you believe that? We walked into JCPenney's yesterday and they had one.
I think I see you post that.
Yes.
Yeah.
It had flamingos all on it. Where they do that at? I was so pumped. So he bought that for me. And so I'm excited. And of course, you know, I brag to all my Baltimore Hun Hive sisters, you know, to let them know, like, look what I got for my birthday. You know, I got the flamingo slow cooker. So I'm excited because I'm going to be making a lot of soups and stews and things this winter.
Yeah, because it's going to be cold.
Yes. I was like, I really want to get into doing that because I'm tired of giving Campbell's my money. Amen.
Girl, it's better to make it at home. You don't know what they putting in that cake.
Exactly. You know, and I come from the old school. You know, they put the whole chicken in the pot with the noodles and the vegetables and stuff. They,
everything cooked together.
Right. Oh you know, they put everything in there. No, don't even cut it. Just put it in there. Just go ahead and put the whole vegetable in there. Just
yes.
And that thing come out tasting good. You like,
oh my God.
You be eating off of that soup for a week. You know what I'm talking about, y'all. Y'all know what I'm talking about. So, but anyway, we have only a minute left in our show. Oh my God. But thank you. Shout out to Queen.
Hey.
Thank you so much for hanging out with us. Mr. Derrick Dixon, he was in the building with his crew. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. Cherlene Wilson, our newest contributor to the Be Inspired Radio Show. Much love. We thank you so much. Y'all got to stay tuned now. November, the first Wednesday in November will be her debut, so you don't want to miss it. All right, family. So hang out with Salacious Soul coming out next with your host Ren. Hang out with her. We love you for listening. Stay tuned next week, same time, same place, the Be Inspired Radio Show on BeExposedRadio.com.
Ladies, are you in need of the best quality hair extensions, a cute outfit, or that perfect pair of shades? Pink Ice products can cover you from head to toe.